こんにちは。僕の名前はハイブスゼルです。ようこそ and welcome to the Onsen. This is a series that I'm going to be doing. It's a little bit of ASMR and all that good stuff. Welcome, one and all, to the Onsen. On today's first episode of the series, yeah, I know you're probably hearing a dog barking in the background. Never mind that. The neighbor won't keep his dog under control. Hey, Miyahara, I told you to keep your dog under control. I'm tired of his incessant barking ruining my mood. Ugh. He never learns. Anyway, on today's episode, we're going to be talking about men's mental health. A topic that's really been casted by the wayside so many times, and it's very unfortunate. So today, I'm going to talk about it. Because it needs to be talked about. It needs to be brought to the forefront for once. The other day, I was watching my local news, and they actually said that that in 2021, the suicide rate in the U.S., they said the percentage of those suicides that were male was 71%. That's right. 71%. Gentlemen, that's unacceptable. We must do better. We must do better as a community to bring more awareness to this. But thing is, what's so horrible about it is most people automatically jump to conclusions thinking, oh, they had a guilty conscience. They must have done something that would have ruined their life. Or they could have just had something happen to them that ruined their life. Like maybe an ex cheated on him and then threw him under the bus, saying that he was the one that did it, and pulled the strings and had everyone believing it. That's kind of trashy when you think about it. Girls who do that, I can't stand. They're part of the problem. And I know there's a lot of women out there who hate girls like that. I know a lot of my followers hate when girls do that to men. To good men. Now, like I said, it can be more than just guilty conscience as the reason why a man decided to basically pull the curtain call on his life. Maybe he was going through so much of a struggle that he just couldn't take it anymore. Maybe he had so many issues bottled up inside that he was too afraid to share because he was too afraid of being called out about it. See, that's the one thing that really bothers me. There is a massive stigma going around about this. And that stigma is men must hide their emotions. They cannot show that something is wrong with them. They cannot show that they want to cry, that they want to just absolutely release and break down, because if they do, then they're cowards. But let me tell you something. Men, if you break down, go ahead and do it. If you feel like breaking down, you feel like hitting your knees, hands on the floor, tears hitting the floor, go ahead. Do it. Release all that tension, all that anger, all that pent up frustration inside. All that hurt, all that pain in your heart. Release it. Do not hold on to it. Please, by the gods, don't hold on to it. I know. I've been there many times. I've been to the edge. I lost a lot of friends out there. And I know I just kind of quoted Van Halen there, but it's a very true saying. In the song Ain't Talking About Love, David Lee Roth says in the song, I've been to the edge, and I started to look down. You know, I lost a lot of friends that were over there. You know, I lost a lot of friends there. Trust me, I've been to the edge. I've seen the situation. And it's something that I'm not proud of. I'm not proud of the situation I've been in. In fact, it's something that haunted my mind for many years. And still does from time to time. All the depression, anxiety, overthinking, self-doubt, self-hatred. There are times that I can't even look at myself in the mirror because I hate what I see sometimes. Not me, myself, not my looks. Because to be quite honest, in real life, I'm quite a handsome fella. I mean, don't believe me? Check out my Twitter. I posted a VTuber versus in real life photo. Yeah. I'm shades different in real life. See, you may see this slender, good-looking, red-haired guy with a ponytail with beautiful purple eyes. But what you'll see on my in real life picture is I'm a fluffy red-haired, not like natural red, as in bottle red, gamer boy with black frame glasses, blue eyes, and squishy like a Dakimakura pillow. That's why I nicknamed myself the Human Dakimakura. Yep, I nicknamed myself the Human Body Pillow. Because trust me, any woman was with me and we were cuddling in bed, I would be not just a body pillow to her, I'd be a human space heater. So she would never be cold, I can tell you that much. She would never be freezing, because I put off too much heat. Anyway, what I'm getting at here is what I meant by I sometimes can't stand the person I see in the mirror. That's not physical appearance. I can't stand who I see mentally. I look in that mirror and all I see is a mental, emotional wreck. A man who feels like he doesn't belong anywhere. And I've had my doubts. I've had moments of self-hatred. Let me tell you, I'm not proud of it. I'm not. See, the reason why I'm opening up to all of you about this, I never really opened up that much to anyone. But the VTuber community, people that I became friends with, And some of them, I'll even say their names right here. People like Yuni, Izumi-chan, Asmeria, Mura, and let's see who else. Ayako Ayanami, Suan. Just so many people I've made friends with in the VTuber community that has done their absolute best to go above and beyond to brighten my spirits up. And I really thank them. And the one that has really... Oh, another name I forgot. I'd be a complete idiot if I forgot her name. Gigi-chan. So, Gigi, if you see this, thank you very much, darling. Anyway, the two people that I have said in that list that have been just the biggest help to me, I mean, most of all, has been Gigi-chan and Asmeria. I don't know where I would be if it wasn't for the great support that I've had over the past 2 weeks while I dealt with so much doubt in my mind. See, I've been dealing with depression for the past 10 years. And as of, well, I'm pretty sure it will be the release of this video, January 23rd, 2013, not 2013, it's 2023. 2013, it was 10 years ago. But January 23rd, 2023 is the year, or is the day I survived 10 years ago. I'm going to tell you a story that I haven't told many people. Only people in my inner circle, even some of my family don't even know this. So, back in 2013, well actually it was back in 2012, I started talking to this girl. And within 2 weeks we started dating. Well, things went well for a while. And we had been dating for, I think, 3 to 4 months. Well, the last 2 weeks we were together, she got quiet. She wouldn't answer texts. She wouldn't answer her phone. I was starting to get worried about her. I was worried something may have happened to her. And then, out of nowhere, her sister picks up the phone and texts back and tells me that she had been using me the whole time to make her ex-boyfriend jealous and force him to get back with her. I was devastated. I was so devastated. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know whether to laugh, cry, beat my head in the wall. I didn't know what to do. So basically, I told her sister to tell her she can forget my name, forget my number, forget I even existed, lose my social media, just completely forget about me. Because it already seemed like she had. Well, she called and was fake sobbing, acting like her sister was lying, and then I heard another man's voice saying, "Babe, what's wrong? Who are you talking to?" And I said over the phone, and he heard me say this, I was like, oh, that solidifies it for me. Yeah. Forget my name, forget my number, forget I even existed, because it's obvious You have already done that. And she was all like, no, that was my father. I'm like, if your father is calling you babe, then he's one sick son of a... Yeah. He is one sick son of a bitch. Well, after all that ended, I was sitting in my room in the dark, in the corner of my bed, devastated. A man who thought he had found the one, a man that he thought had found the ideal woman for him. It turned out it wasn't meant to be. And then I looked over at the closet. There was a metal coat hanger. And my mind started reeling. I started having thoughts that scare me. I started having thoughts that I shouldn't be having. I started having thoughts that I'm not proud of. I made my way across the bed, and next thing I know, I blacked out. And the next thing I see was a scene. It was a funeral. My body laying in a casket. A perfect mark across my neck. A bruise covered in makeup. But you could still see it. And my family mourning. And my friends giving their eulogies. And the one that really got me, the one eulogy that got me so bad, was the one that my friend gave. My best friend. One of my best friends in high school. When he was done with it, he walked down and patted my body on the chest. And I'll never forget the words he said, because it rang like a silver bell. He said, I wish there was something I could have done, buddy. I wish there was something I could have done or said to keep this from happening. Because, in all honesty, I'm gonna miss you, buddy. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you so much. I'll see you on the other side, my friend. I'll never forget you. Ugh. I'm trying not to get emotional because I still have nightmares of that scene. Oh, God. Anyway, I zapped back to reality. I slammed myself back against the wall with this shocked look on my face like I had seen a ghost. And it was a moment I was not proud of. First 3 years after that, I still had moments where I had thoughts. And then slowly it started turning into secondhand unaliving. Where you don't want to do it yourself, you want something to do it for you. Accident, terminal illness, murder, freak accident. Last time I had a thought like that was actually about 2 weeks ago. I was at work. Some guy pulled out in front of me. I was like, you know what? Go ahead, hit me. See if I care. I'm too depressed to give a damn anymore. And that's when things just rang clear for me that I felt like I not only need professional help, but I need help from my friends around me. And thankfully to the friends that I made in the VTuber community who know just every bit of what I am going through. Because there's quite a few people in the VTuber community who deal with depression, anxiety. So they've been there. They know the feeling, and it's not a good feeling. That's why they want to help others to get through it, to cope, to live. Well, that's why I'm doing this episode. So let me end this episode with 5 points. Point number 1. Men, do not be afraid to open up. Do not be afraid to tell your friends what's really going on. Because you never know. They may give you a hug. They may pat you on the back and say, hey, look, man, whatever you're going through, just know we're always going to be by your side. We're always going to be here to help you. We're always here for you, buddy. No matter what. See, that's a good friend. Point number 2. End the stigma. If you have so-called friends telling you to grow up, grow a set, stop being a baby, stop being a bitch, stop crying, there's no reason you should be crying, you're a man, act like you got a set, sound off like you got a pair. Don't listen to them. If you have so-called friends saying that to you when you're at your lowest, they're not your friends. They're just self-centered assholes. And you need to cut them out of your life quick before they drag you down even further. Point number 3, and this goes out to women. When your man is depressed and feeling like the whole world is crashing down around him, don't get all huffy and puffy and be all like, ugh, if you're going to continue to be like this, I'm going to leave. I'm out of here. Bye. Good luck finding another one like me. Ladies, please do not do that to him. When he is vulnerable and he is hurting mentally, what you really should do is ask him what's wrong. And not with a condescending tone. Just go up and be like, hey, what's wrong? What's got you so down? Do you want to talk about it? If he doesn't want to talk about it, you don't have to talk about it with him. Just let him know. Yeah, just let him know that no matter what he is going through, you're always going to be there for him. Wrap your arms around him. Lay his head on your shoulder. Let him cry. Let him release all that anger, all that tension, frustration. Let all that pain he's feeling inside, let him release it. Hold him. Don't leave him. Stay there with him. Try to think of something that will brighten his spirits. Whether it's something as simple as, going out and getting his comfort food, or just hugging him, giving him head pats, and giving him a big old kiss, showing your support and your love for him, no matter what he's going through. Okay? So whatever you do, ladies, do not leave him in his most vulnerable state. That would be the biggest mistake you ever make. Okay? Point number 4. Don't be afraid to talk to someone. Don't be afraid to talk to someone about your problems. Don't be afraid to talk to someone about what's going on in your mind. Don't be afraid of being chastised by some Giga Chad. They're everywhere. They're like cockroaches. They're hard to get rid of. They're annoying, they're dirty, and they are hard to get rid of. But you know what we do to roaches? We stomp them out. And what I mean by stomp them out in this sense is cast them out. They're not your friend. They don't give a damn about you. Lastly, point number 5. And this is the biggest one I'm going to give you. If you or anyone you know is suffering from depression and is having thoughts of taking their own life, call this number. Call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline at 988. That is 988. In 2021, they changed the number of the hotline to this 3-number code to make it easier for people to get in contact with the prevention hotline in hopes of saving their life. Now that's going to do it for this episode of the Onsen. If you enjoyed it, click that like button and that subscribe button and that bell icon so you get notifications when I post brand new content for each and every single one of you awesome people out there. And you are all awesome in your own way. Don't let anyone tell you you're not. And as always, peace, love, and happiness to each and every single one of you. And I will see all of you in the next one. And until the next one, and only until then, I bid you adieu with a big old sayonara. Oh, thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. If you like, you can check out this video right here, or this video right here. Whichever one you choose, and I really hope you enjoy it. Until then, I'll see you all in the next one. Sayonara.